Hey everyone, it's Crystal here. So, I hope you're curious what my self care routine looks like. And even if you're not, I'm going to share it anyway. But I just wanted to share what I do for self care. And I do a lot of different things. This isn't just the only thing that I do, but this is one of the more common practical routines that I've implemented all the time because it's just easy to achieve, easy to do. I can always do it. And it's a constant thing that I do for me every single Sunday. So, I just want to make sure that you understand this is my routine. I'm not suggesting that you have to buy these products or use what I use, but it's just something that I find really helpful. And self-care, first of all, let's just dive down that for a moment. Why is it important and how does it keep burnout at bay? So, self care is important for me in terms of finding that reset button, just resetting yourself and taking that load off and not allowing yourself to go down the path of burnout. When you go down that path of burnout, that's when you can start experiencing some of the negative things in life, whether that be mental, physical, or um, health wise. So, when you're able to find that time for self care, that's when you're de stressing, decompressing, relaxing, letting go, finding some sort of alignment within, working through all those different motions, and it allows yourself to deal with things in a better self serving way. So, finding some time for self care is so important because self care is fundamental for us to let go of some stress, let go of some anxiety that we're holding. This is helpful for release. And everybody has their own types of release, but this is just one that, you don't have to always go to a spa or anything to gain from it. You can just do it straight from home. And there isn't anything wrong with going to the spa, by the way. I mean, I love going to the spa, but sometimes people don't have the time and resources for that. So, how can you do this at home and find the benefits as well, just as much as you would at the spa? So, first of all, what I like to do is I'm a huge proponent on dry brushing. I love dry brushing. I feel like it just brings so much sensation to my skin, to my body, to my face, just all over the place. So, yeah, this is a little mini dry brush. I got this at a store where it has like the boar bristles and everything. So, I actually have separate dry brushes, but this is the one that I use on my face. And I'll just link a image there of how I do it. But essentially, you're just using the bristles and going through the motions on your face, and actually also exfoliating the skin. So, why do I love dry brushing so much? I feel the circulation moving. I feel like everything is just kind of shedding off, you're almost like opening a nice new fresh layer. It makes me feel really fresh after. And I just feel things are flowing a lot better. And also, like the skin is reacting, and the pores are opening. So I really love dry brushing. I always compare dry brushing like when I'm brushing my dog Luna. She loves being brushed, and I can only imagine how that feels on her body. I have that same concept when I'm brushing myself, like how great my body feels after I dry brush. So, this is just my dry brush for my face, and I use this guy on, well, Sundays, of course, but any other time throughout the week where I just need a quick little feeling of movement and flow. So, what else do I use? First of all, I use some sage products. So, I like to exfoliate my skin on a Sunday. The exfoliating just makes it feel fresh and open, taking off that old layer of skin, and just refreshing yourself. And it almost makes my skin feel lighter and airier. And then what do I do after I put a mask on? So this is a clay mask again from Sage. They have this great clay mask that goes on black and then after dries to kind of a gray tone, and gets a little bit hard. So I really like to sit with this for about 10 to 15 minutes, and during that 10 to 15 minutes time, I'm either, lying down, or I usually have aromatherapy going on. So I usually have my little drops of oil. I pick something that really suits me for that day. I have, I think I have about 10 oils to choose from. And I select the one that suits me for that day. I need to feel it, and it needs to resonate with me. So I have some favorite go-tos, but I always have aromatherapy going on. I also sometimes, if I don't do the aromatherapy, I do a candle. And I love the candle because it creates that ambiance of just, dark, moody, calming, kind of watching the little fire dance. I just really love lighting candles. Candles are my thing. So then what's next? So I use this balancing elixir, again, sage product, and I usually use these three. And I use that. But first of all, I forgot to mention, I use their konjac cleaner. So after I do the mask, I use the konjac. It's not expanded right now because you have to wet it, but I usually use the konjac and clean off, do a massage to my face, and clean off the clay mask, and then apply the elixir. So I really like the elixir. It smells just like a spa. It's really nice and relaxing, just like what they put on your face when you're getting a facial or getting a facial massage or whatnot. This is the exact same smell. So I feel like after I've done all this stuff, I've been at the spa. I got there, and I didn't even have to leave home. And that's so awesome to me. So, these things are like at our fingertips. They're available to us. We just have to be aware and know why we're using them, and to make them useful. And why not? I mean, our home is our sanctuary. This is where we can, relax and essentially take the makeup off and just, be in our element. And it's so important to incorporate this kind of self-care. So, when you don't have time to go to the spa, or, dedicate that time, and you just have a quick 20 minutes to yourself, use it to your best and make it worthwhile for you. you know have this time for yourself. Set aside intentionally the time for self-care. And something like this is just so simple that can be executed in 20 minutes. You don't even have to do everything that I've shown here, but even if you took some elements from it, or whatever works for you, the concept itself, I think you'd find a lot of great value, probably get addicted to it like I am, and you'll probably really feel this great reset every single day. I know I do every single Sunday, get ready for my week, and I'm in a better mind state and a better flow because I've done this little thing for myself. So I just think self-care is so important. I think it's such a fundamental thing for people who are in a caregiving position. And caregivers are such caring people. They give so much energy and so much care towards others. And it's just an important aspect to realize that you also need care for yourself, and to give yourself that care in ways that actually support you and feel good to you, and it can give you that reset that you need all the time, so the next day you can keep giving that fundamental support and care. So I just feel that it's so beneficial. Self-care is a very helpful, very necessary proponent of life, to just, regardless what your position is, just to find a moment to be with yourself and to take care of yourself so you can be the best version of yourself. So I hope you're able to get some value out of that today. I'll see you soon.